Okay, so welcome everybody. Yeah, as I mentioned before, have your towel for when we do our upper back release a bit later on, and just have that nearby where you can access it later. We're going to come and lay onto our back now, and we're going to start with some Pilates breathing and pelvic curls. So find your nice supine position just on your mat in your neutral spine. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap here under your low back, and then your tailbone will just be resting down. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe out, you're going to draw your pelvic floor on, drawing between your pubic bone and your tailbone and up inside. Let's do a few more breaths like that, just nice and long. And exhale, just drawing the pelvic floor on, relaxing any tension for the back of the neck and the shoulders. And on this next breath, we're going to start to roll up from our tailbone end. So as you breathe in, go through the nose, and as you breathe out through the mouth, going to start to tuck the tailbone under and peel it up, one vertebra at a time, all the way up till you're in your bridging position. You want to be a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Breath in here, and then breathing out, we're going to soften down through the upper back, down through the rib cage, down through those lower ribs, and then release the tailbone down. Exhaling, we're rolling up, pelvic floor, navel to spine. This time we're going to float the arms overhead, rest them down on the floor, and then leave the hands there, leave the back of the hands on the ground as you roll your spine down, stretching it out as you come back to your neutral. Inhale, float the arms back. Exhale, scoop the tummy on, pelvic floor comes on, rolling it up. Inhale, float the arms over, rest them down on your mat, and then rolling it down as you breathe out. Articulating down through your spine, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, the arms come back. Exhale, scoop the tummy, roll it up. Inhale, arms reach back, and exhaling, rolling it down, nice and slow, all the way down. Last one, we're going to roll it up, going to hold it up here, and take the arms to the ceiling, going to float the arms over to one side and the hips the opposite way, and then we're going to go back the other way. So you're keeping the hips up, you're just rolling or side shifting them from one way to the other, one side to the other. Arms do the opposing waving action. Breath out to switch. Inhale back to center, breath out to switch. And we're just getting a bit of side shift happening through the body. Keep the back of the neck relaxed. Let's start to drop the hips down. 2 more side shifts all the way down. Rest your hands down by your side. We're going to do that same thing again, but just with the pelvis this time. Leave the arms where they are, float the hips to the side, and then roll down one vertebra. Float the hips to the other side, go down. Side shift the pelvis to one side, go down. Side shift the pelvis to the other side, roll it down again. 2 more, and all the way down. Nice work, guys. Let's go into our single leg lift. So I'm going to breathe out and float one leg up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, float the other leg up. Inhale to lower. Breath out to lift. Inhale to lower. And last one. And then we're going to hold the next one up there at that tabletop position. Scoop the tummy in, float the other leg up to meet it, and tabletop, arms out to the side, and we're going to roll from side to side. So we breathe in to go over, and then breathe out to come back. Inhale to go over, exhale coming back through the center, breath in to go over, breath out. Use your abdominals to pull the legs back to the center. If your low back is working on this one and you feel like you want more release, bring your feet down and you can just rotate through the lower spine by rolling the knees from side to side, keeping the feet down. One more each way. Inhale, going over, getting a nice stretch through the lower back. Breath out to pull back. Inhale to go over and out to pull back. Float the legs down one at a time. Bring the hands behind the head. We're going to curl up a little bit just to warm up our tummy muscles. Let's breathe out and curl up through the head, neck and shoulders. Check that your tailbone is still resting down. Breathe in here and then breathing out to lower down. Very good. Exhale to curl up. Inhale, hold, and then exhale, coming down. Think pelvic floor, navel to spine. We want to keep that low back and pelvis nice and still. We just want to slide the ribs down towards the hips. Think of your head being heavy here into your hands. We're not yanking on the neck. Exhale to come up. Inhale, hold the tummy on. Exhale, we go down. Breath out to come up. Inhale, hold. Exhale. We're going to add in a little bit of rotation. Hold it here. Breath out. We're going to twist and reach one arm towards the opposite leg. Inhale, back. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, back. Coming across and to the other side. Really sink your belly button. Slide that rib across to the opposite hip. Breath out. Inhale, replace the hand. Exhale, reach with the other hand. Let's do one more each way. You can do it. Come a little higher. And then lowering all the way down. Nice work, guys. Hold on to the back of your legs here. We're going to do an assisted roll-up. So we're going to curl the chest up. Press the feet away. And then come up into the C-curve shape. Inhale, stack up the spine. Exhale, scoop the tummy. Start to round the lower back. Roll it all the way down with control. And then inhale, lift the head. Exhale, press the feet away. And coming up into your C-curve. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, scoop the tummy. Roll it down with control. See if you can be so controlled that you can stop halfway up. And then breathing out, carry on. Rolling the rest of the way up. Drop those shoulders down as you lengthen through your spine here at the top. Breath in. Breath out to roll it down. Scoop those abdominals in. All the way down. Let's do two more of these. Breathing out, press the legs away. Keep the arms straight for this part. And then inhale, lengthening up. Last one, rolling it all the way down. And then we're going to actually hold it here. We're going to do a few little, what are these called? Rocking. So you're going to press the feet away. Just use this to activate the abdominals and start to stretch out the lower back. Inhale, pull the knees in. Exhale, press the feet away. Good. And then we're going to turn this rocking not into the rolling like a ball, but into actually the roll over. So we're going to kick the legs overhead and then roll it down nice and slow. Good. Let's do a few more rocking. Let's do 3. And on the last one, roll the feet overhead. Here we go. Legs go straight. Stretch them overhead. Press into the mat here. Now flex the feet. Open a little bit with the feet and then roll it down with control. All the way down. One more round. We're going to do 3 little rocks. 2. Last one. Kick the legs overhead. Press into the floor. Flex the feet. Open the legs. And we roll it down. 1, vertebra at a time. Nice work. Now, let's bring the hands behind the head again, and we'll just do a little bit more for our abdominals. So we're going to curl up, bring one leg up to tabletop, hold it there, and then I want you to breathe out. I want you to draw your tummy in and then swap the legs. So the other leg's at tabletop, the next other one's down. And it's a breath out to swap and swap. So we're doing our leg changes. Scoop the tummy, swap the feet. Two more, and last one. Lower both feet down, curling down through the upper back. Let's come on to our side now. Just going to do a little bit of side lying work. So you want to have a little bit of a gap here under your waist. We're just going to go into the clam first. So it's a breath out to lift, breath in to lower. Sometimes I think it's quite good to do this one where you can press your feet back into something, like lying up against the wall. And that allows the glute max and those muscles around the hip to really work. Might be easier for you to see if I don't have socks on. Breath out to lift, inhale to lower. Good, last one here. And we're going to go into the flying diamond. So we're going to float the feet up as the knees go apart. Inhale to lower. Exhale, we lift. Inhale to lower. Keeping the low back nice and still. So you want to check this underneath side's working. As the legs are lifting, the pelvis is staying stacked. So there's no movement there through the hips. I did a little movement that time. Keep the hips nice and steady. If this is a bit extreme, then just stick with the regular clam with the feet down. Let's do two more. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Last one. Good. Legs out long now. Stretch your legs out long. It's going to come up a little so I'm not cut off. And we're going to float that top leg up. Inhale to lower. Breath out to lift. Inhale to lower. So you're drawing the tummy button in, reaching the legs away. Like you're stretching that thigh out of your hip. Now for both legs, we're squeezing that bottom leg up into the top leg and then hovering the legs off the mat. Working through this oblique, this side abdominal here, the top part of your waist. You want to feel like you're lifting from there. If you're feeling it in your back on this top side, try bringing your feet further forward. That will help to keep the work in the front. Last one, hold the legs hovering. See if you can take your hand away and reach it to the ceiling. And hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Very good, let's switch sides. So bring the legs to the other side of your mat. Reaching out long. Bend the knees, come into your clam first. So we're going to lift that top knee up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. You want to have this top hip stacked on top of this bottom hip. So your pelvis is exactly sideways. Is that right? Yeah, vertical. So this hip's exactly above this hip. Not rolled forward or tipped back. Good, and then floating the feet up into the air as you roll that top thigh bone out. Of course, you can stick with the clam if this progression is not for you. Keep scooping the belly in. Roll those thigh bones out. Breath out to lift. into lower. Good. Let's do a couple more. Roll that thigh bone out. Keep those feet back in line with your tailbone. And last one. Good. Reaching both legs out long now. Stretch that top leg away. Inhale down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. You just lift the leg as high as you can without the hip wanting to shift. So it's not Jane Fonda, you know, where she's kicking it all the way to the ceiling. We just want to go to as high as you can, keeping stillness through your waist. There's no movement. This underneath side's lifted, it's not collapsing down. And now both legs, so really squeeze the legs together as you hover the feet up into the air. Use your front hand to help you balance. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Draw the belly button in, draw the pelvic floor on. As you scoop the tummy in, stretch the legs away. And we'll just do two more. Getting into this top side, this oblique. The more you draw the belly button in, the more you'll feel it in this top side. Hold it there on the last one. Float the arm up if you can. Try to balance. Really draw inside. And then coming down. Well done. So we're just going to do a little bit more abdominal work. Yay! Come and let's just come and lay onto our back, and we're going to do our single leg stretch. Oh, what's going on with my mat? It's all over the place. We're going to do our single leg stretch and our crisscross and our hundreds, and maybe our double leg stretch somewhere in there. So we're going to link a few of them together, but there'll be opportunities to pause. So bring your legs up to tabletop, curl your chest up through your head, neck and shoulders. Of course, if you need to support your head and neck, you can bring your hands behind, but traditionally this one, we press into the top of the knee and then we stretch the other leg away. Inhale, bring it back. Breath out to stretch. Inhale, back. So as you exhale, you reach that leg out, and then inhale, you bring it back. With this one, you find your sweet spot. So if you're starting to feel it in your back at all, send the foot higher. If you want more challenge, send the foot lower. But it's important that you keep scooping in and you're not arching through your lower back. You got to keep that neutral. One more. Each way. Bring the knees in. Hands come behind the head if they're not there already for the crisscross. So you're going to breathe out to twist and twist. Inhale as you pass through the middle. Exhale as you twist. Let's go for 10. Scoop the tummy. That's halfway. Breathing out to twist and twist. 9. And last one. Good. Coming down. Double leg stretch. I like to do a slow version of the double leg stretch, which you maybe have not all tried, but it's a bit of a frog leg position. So you roll the knees out, hands on the inside of the thighs. It's actually an inhale to curl up. Exhale, we circle the arms around. Inhale, we reach a little bit further, try to curl up a little bit further. Exhale, you come down. Inhale, reach up. Still keep turn out with your toes, rolling out the kneecaps. Exhale, circle the arms. Inhale, go a little higher. Exhale, come down. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in, hold. Breath out to come down. Inhale, curling up. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, hold it there. Exhale, coming down. Last one. And breath in. And good. Now we're going to do the traditional double leg stretch next. If you're feeling like you're fatiguing a little bit in your tummy, I'll show you that the easier version is just to keep the legs down. So you curl up, and with the double leg stretches, inhale to reach the arms away, and exhale, you come around. So if your neck is not liking this, of course, you're going to have to modify. Maybe have one hand behind and then swap and do the other arm. Anyway, be creative. So the full double leg stretch, it's arms and legs stretching away on the inhale. Exhale, bring them around. Inhale, reach the arms and legs away. Exhale, coming back around. Breath in, breath out. Remember, the lower you send the feet, the harder it's going to be to maintain that connection. So send them higher if you need to, or leave the feet down altogether. And stretch the arms around and just do the arm part and lowering those feet down. Good, let's give the neck a little roll from side to side. Next, we're just going to do our hundreds. So you get to pick your version, whether you're going to be legs down like this or resting your legs on a chair or something in the tabletop position. That's a totally valid version. If you want to come to tabletop, that's going to be a little bit more challenge to the tummy. And then obviously the full hundreds will be legs out long like this, and we'll hold this position for 10 breaths. So let's all start with our head and neck resting down, arms reaching overhead. Exhale, coming up into your position that you're going to maintain for your hundreds, and we're breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that connection through your abdominals. That's it. Keep thinking pelvic floor, navel to spine. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2. If you're starting to get a bit crampy in your hip flexors, try turning your toes out. That sometimes helps relieve them a little bit. Just 4 more breaths to go. Keep thinking shoulder blades sliding down your back. Long neck. Keep scooping those abdominals in. In, 2, 3. Last breath. Come a little higher if you can. And coming down. Well done, guys. Just stretch one leg out long along your mat. Hug one knee into you as much as you can. And then you're going to breathe out, reach that leg away. Bit of a stretch. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, reach that leg away. One more. Hold the legs straight now. And we're going to point the toe and flex. Point and flex. And just get that nerve sliding up and down the leg. Good. Switching sides. Pull that knee into you and then reach it away. Pull it in, reach it away. That's it. Last one to hold it straight, flex and point that toe and get that stretch down the back of the leg. Good. And then we're going to do one more where we roll up to sitting. And we're going to start with the arms out to the side. And you're going to exhale and round through your low back as you come into that C-curve shape. Inhale, pause. Exhale, curling up, open the arms out to the side. And then we're going to twist. And then the other way. Back to the center, rounding the low back, bringing the arms to the front. Breathe in, pause here. Exhale, scoop the tummy, roll it up. Open those arms out to the side and rotate. Back to center, rounding the low back, imprinting it into your mat. Breath in, breath out, scoop the tummy, coming back up. Open those arms out. Think of your arms as you twist as being one continuous pole. Let's do 3 more. Breath out to scoop those abdominals in. Imprint that low back. Breath in. Exhale, scoop the tummy. Lengthen and lift. And grow taller with each twist. Inhale, exhale. Just go as low as you feel comfortable with this C curve. You've got to be able to maintain connection here. Inhale, hold. Exhale, scoop and round up. Inhale, lengthen, tall, and twist, 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 twist. Last one is round it back. Scoop the tummy. Breath in there, and then rolling up. Open those arms out, and twist, twist. Good. Let's come and do a little bit of a mermaid. So sitting in this Z sit position. So 1 foot behind you, 1 foot in front. Inhale, we're going to reach out to the side to our sideways T position. Exhale, you're going to scoop the tummy round the spine. Inhale, soften this underneath elbow. Reaching with that top arm, looking under that top armpit. Exhale, you come back. Breath in to the sideways T. Exhale, scoop up from your underneath side. Bring this rib around to this opposite hip. Inhale to open up, looking under that top armpit. And then exhale all the way back. One more this way. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Let's swing the legs around the other way. If sitting in this position is uncomfortable, this Z-sit position, then can I recommend coming up onto a pillow? So if you sit your bottom up a bit higher, that can take a little bit of the pressure out of the hip. So be inhale, going over to our sideways T. Exhale, rotating around. Inhale, opening up into that side stretch. Exhale to come back. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, open up. Exhaling back up. One more this way. Exhale. See if you can reach this arm, go past your hand that's on the mat. Get a bit more twist. Inhale up. And fantastic. Okay, so we're going to come onto all fours now. Into our quadruped position. Hands under the shoulders. Knees positioned under the hips. Curl your toes under. Dig them into the mat. Exhale, we're going to scoop the tummy and we're going to hover just one knee off. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, hover the other knee off. One hand comes off, and then the other hand comes off. I think you can tell where this is going. We're going to do both knees now. So draw those shoulders down, make sure that they feel strong. Exhale, you're going to scoop the tummy first, and then hover both knees up into the air, just a little, about an inch, maybe 2. And then lower. Breath out, scoop the tummy. Hover those knees off. And then down. Breath out. Let knees hover off. And lower. And breath out. Scoop the tummy. Coming down. We're going to bring one knee in. Point that toe. Stretch it out. So we're just swinging this leg in the hip socket. Reach it away. Pull the knee in. Everything else stays still. Your shoulders stay still. The other knee is down. Just this leg is swinging forward. Knee comes past the hip crease, and then reach it back, drawing the abdominals in. Inhale to flex. Exhale to extend that leg back. 2 more. Last one. Pop that knee down. Let's do the other side. So we're going to pull that knee in, reach it out. Exhale, pulling in, reaching out. Trying to keep stillness through the low back. Just that leg is swinging in the hip socket. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, reach it out. Few more. If your wrists are not enjoying this position, the next one we can do on our elbows, and then lower the knee down. So if you want to swap onto your elbows, you can come and do that now. If you're fine to stay on your wrists, then by all means. We're going to stretch the leg out behind you, and you're going to come across your midline. And then you're going to swing the foot out to the side, tap the toe down. Swing it across the mid. Now you can do this if it's a bit extreme or feels too heavy with the long leg, you can do it with a bent leg. So you just won't touch the ground, that's all. So you take the knee across your midline, swing that knee out to the side, all the while keeping the tummy on. Swing the leg across the midline, swing it out to the side. Reach it to your opposite shoulder, and then down to the floor. Inhale. It's almost like you're drawing a rainbow with your foot. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Or if you're a bit tight with space, bent knee version. Knee comes to the opposite elbow, knee comes across your midline. 2 more, swing it across, swing it back. And then we pop that knee down. Same with the other side. So the leg goes stretching behind us. It can be bent if you need. Swing it across your midline, and then take it down and out to the side. Swing it across, down and out to the side. Like you're drawing a big arc with your foot, or with your knee if you haven't got the space. Take the knee across the midline, and then take it to your same side elbow. Knee across the midline, same side elbow. Long leg across, down to the floor. Across, down to the floor. 1 more each way. And then replace the knee. Very good. Let's sit back into our child pose for a second. This gives us the perfect spacing for our down dog position. So we're going to curl the toes under, press the hips towards the ceiling, come into that pike position, into that down dog. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears, really stretch your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come forward into your plank. You want to have the hips level with the shoulders, not up in the air. Exhale. Now we'll lift them up into the air as we breathe out. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lifting up. Stretch those sit bones to the ceiling. Breath in to come forward. Exhale, scoop the tummy. Lift the hips up. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Hold it here in that down dog position and just walk the feet out. Get a nice calf stretch. Stretching one heel down towards the mat and then the other, swapping sides. Nice. Okay, let's bring one knee down onto the mat, the other foot forward, and we'll do some stretches. So we're just going to stretch out our hip flexors here. If you want to have a bit more padding for your knee, you can put your towel underneath your knee like a cushion. So pressing the hips forward. Enjoy this hip flexor stretch here. If you want a little bit more, you can take that arm up, same side as the leg you're stretching. And then let's turn this front leg, let's turn that toe out. Let the knee drift out to the side. Bring the hands inside the foot. And just keep pressing that knee out. So you're getting a bit of an inside thigh stretch, adductor stretch through there. And then coming back for a bit of a hamstring stretch. So you want to have a flat back here. You can either be up in this kind of kneeling position, or you can sit back onto your back leg and relax into it a little bit more. Good. And then we'll switch sides. So bring the other foot in front. And just stretching out through this hip flexor. Pressing, so squeezing into this buttock at the back here to help open up the front of the hip. Some of you may prefer to get off the knee altogether, so you could just plant your back foot down. And like on the other side, you can take this arm up, same side as the arm as the leg you're stretching. And then turn the front foot out. So you're sending that foot and knee out to the side for a bit of an inside thigh stretch. Go down to your elbows if you like. And then pressing back for a hamstring stretch, so that legs out long. And if you want to, you can sit back onto your back leg and relax into that stretch a little more. Good. So we're just going to do a little bit of push-ups, just little mini ones. And then some nice back extension and some upper back release stuff. So we're going to be in our quadruped position. And we're just going to come and bring the elbows down to the mat. And then you're going to press up. So it's not your full body weight. It's only the trunk. And you want to try and keep your shoulder blades nice and wide apart on your back. Draw the elbows down. And then press evenly through the left and right. Elbows come down and then pressing up. So it's quite tricep-y, this one, this version. Forearms rest on the mat. Now if you want a little bit more load, which I do, you can take the knees further back and come into a straight body line. Same thing, elbows come down, pressing back up. Elbows come down. Oh, for me, I'm only going to go about 3/4 of the way. And then press it back up. Just a little bit of a different variation to what we always do. Good, one more. And pushing out. Good, reach it back into that child pose. And then we're just going to come into our classic push-up. So the hands are going to be a little wider. We're going to let the elbows go out this time. So you can choose your version. You can either come into your bent hip position, you can come into a straight body line position, or you can go into the full push-up with the legs long. It's inhale to go down, exhale to press up. That's it, keep your glutes on and your abs on. If you're doing the bent knee version like I am, try to bring your heels in towards your bottom. Helps to open up the front of the hips, gets the hamstrings and the glutes working. Good, and then just a few with long legs. Inhale down, exhale up. Let's just do one more. Nice, and then stretching back into that child pose. Excellent. So for our back extension, we're going to come onto our tummy. Going to do a little, what did I learn this as? I think I learned this as a grasshopper or the cricket, because the elbows are kind of up like a little grasshopper. So you're going to inhale, slide the elbows down towards the mat, draw the collarbones wide, draw the tummy on. Exhale, coming down, nose towards the mat. Inhale, slide those elbows down. That helps to slide the shoulder blades down your back, lifting up through your upper back. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lower. Inhale, you come up. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Draw the shoulder blades down and back and together. Now for this next one, I like to have my feet a little bit apart, but it's up to you. If you're quite flexible in your hips, you might be fine with them together. It's inhale, elbows go down, pinch them in close to your sides. Exhale, you're going to press through the arms, go as far as is comfortable for you, going up into your extension. Inhale, bring the elbows in close to you, and exhale all the way down. Go, breath in to lift up, breath out the rest of the way. Inhale, coming down, and exhale all the way down. It's like you're rolling a marble away with your nose as you inhale, and then exhale, pressing up. This is a bit mean to do after all those push-ups, actually. So elbows are in the air, the head's resting down. Then we draw the elbows down as we roll that marble away with our nose, and then exhale, lengthening up the rest of the way. Inhale, as you come down, keep the eye line forward. Exhale, lower so the head looks to the mat. Breath in, elbows come down, collarbones spreading. Exhale, pushing up. And inhale, coming all the way down. Great. So let's press back into that child pose one more time, actually, after we've done a little bit of back extension. And then we'll grab our towel to do a nice bit of thoracic release over. My mat's just decided to slide all over the place, so I'll position myself in the middle of the screen. So place the towel just under your shoulder blades or your roller if you've got a roller. Hands come behind the head. Inhale, we stretch back. See if you can rest the head back. And just do a few breaths there. As you breathe out, let the elbows drop wider. And try and let the shoulders relax. Breathe in. Breathe into your sternum here. Let the ribs stretch away from the sternum. Exhale. Good. On the next exhale, we're going to curl up. And breath out. Slide those ribs down to the hips, and then breathing in to go back, breathing out to come up. This time we're going to hold it up here and try and bring the elbows forward, and we're going to breathe into our back and then breathe out. Relax the head back over the roller, drop the elbows out to the side, hold it here. Exhale, curl up again. Elbows come in. Breathe into your upper back. And then breathe out. Relax back over the roller. Drop the elbows out. Actually, let's take the arms out to the side. hopefully if you've got your head down. If you haven't got your head down onto the floor, see if you can grab another cushion or something and just support the head there, because we don't want your neck to get all crunched up. We want it to be kind of elongating. So we want to slide the shoulder blades down away from the ears, reach out through the fingertips. I'm going to bring my soles of my feet together so I can relax my knees out to the side. And I just want you to gently reach one arm, reach out through the right arm, stretch to that side, and then reach out to the left side, and just kind of gently side shift through your rib cage. And then we're going to add in a little bit of rotation through the hands. So you're going to look towards your right, you're going to rotate your left hand to the floor. Oh, you can't actually see my hand. And you're going to rotate your head to the left, rotate your right hand to the floor. Maybe if I go this way a little bit more, you can actually see my hand. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. So you can see one hand in the mirror, one hand here. Okay, so we're going to turn, we look at this palm's down, the left palm's down, right hand's up. And then we're going to turn and look towards the palm of the left hand, turn the right hand down. You can do this without the towel as well if you're feeling a little bit, compressed or awkward. So I'm just rolling my head towards the left. I'm looking at my left palm, turning my right hand down, rolling towards the right, looking to the right palm, turning the left hand down. Nice little bit of flossing here. Turn to the right, right palm up, turn to the left, left palm up. And then we're going to swap. So we're going to be looking at the back of the hand now. So right palm down, left hand up, and then turn the left hand down, looking at the back of the left hand, looking at the back of the right hand. Left hand, right hand. Let's just do a few more. Keep sliding your shoulders down away from your ears, always looking towards the back of the hand this time. That's it. One more. And then float the arms up overhead. Just going to do a few snow angels where we slide the arms around and then coming down. Actually, this might be nicer. Can we curl up? Let's just turn our towel the other way so it's lengthways along our spine. So your head's going to be on the towel, so you've got to find the spot that works for you. You can always shimmy down. And it's going to take the arms out to the side. We're just going to do a little bit of opening up for the pecs here. Palms to the ceiling. As the arms go up, think of the shoulder blades rolling on your back. They're rolling in. And as the arms come down, they're rolling out. Always trying to relax through your upper traps, these muscles here that go into the base of the neck. Well, actually they go into the base of the skull, but they make up that little triangle of tension that we think of as the nape of the neck. It's pretty much always upper trapezius firing off. Good, great pec stretch. This snow angel action gets all the parts of the pectoralis major as it crosses and inserts into your upper arm bone, your humerus. Let's do one more. Find a spot that's tight for you and just hang out there. See if you can let the arm rest heavily on the floor. Check that the back of the neck's not tensing up. Just bend the elbows. Draw a little W with the arms and then reach it back up to that, out to that place where you were stretching. Bend the elbows again. Keep the palms facing to the ceiling and then go back out to your stretch. Let's do two more. and then hold the W position. Whichever side is tightest, turn your head away from that side. Breathe here. Stretch the arms out straight. Same thing, turn the head away from the tight side. And breathe. Excellent work, guys. Okay, now we're going to use our towel as a little pillow and do some nice book openings. So, rest the head down on there. Arms out straight in front. And then we're going to take the top arm up towards the ceiling. Breath out, we're going to rotate back. Try and get the shoulder blade down onto the floor. Breathe in here, and then breathing out, rolling it back. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, stretching back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, use your abdominals to de-rotate. Breath in, breath out. Inhale there, and exhaling back. Inhale and exhale. Nice. And let's do the other side. We'll be all mobilized. So head onto your little towel or your pillow, whatever you've got handy. Side lying, knees bent up, arms out in front. And inhale, take the arm up. Exhale, rotating back, all the way back. Try and get this shoulder, but not so much the hand, it's more the shoulder blade back to the floor. Breath in there, and then breathing out. Using the tummy muscles to bring you back to the start. Inhale, exhale, inhale, hold it there, and exhale to come back. Great, last one here, guys. Reach it back. Breath in here, holding, and then exhale. Coming all the way back. Okay, great. That's you. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna unmute everyone.